Welcome to STSPN, STNBN.com. We're coming to you live here today from Jackson High School for a game between Jackson and Lake Stevens. Jackson coming into this game with a 10-0 record against Lake Stevens, which is 7-2, I think, at my last count. So it should be a good ball game here today. And doing the play-by-play for us, we got
Todd Sylvester.
Todd, what do you got to say about this game today?
Well, I think this is going to be one of the better games of the year. Lake Stevens played them last year. They played them up tight. They split in regular season and then in districts. Lake Stevens took them down, so it should be a pretty good game.
Well, you got a ingrained interest in this game, Todd, because there's a young lady playing shortstop, I think, with the same last name as yours.
Correct. Yes, it is. That is my daughter. And hopefully she'll do well today, but I'm a little biased. I apologize for that. If anybody hears it in my voice, I'll try to be as fair as possible.
How's she hitting this year?
She's hitting about 600, 550 to 600, somewhere in there.
Wow, that's fantastic.
She was 3 for 4 her last game with a double.
Yeah.
The girl at the plate right now that's going to step up is Cassidy Fifield. She hit one out against Monroe, second pitch of the game, about 220 feet. Great shot, nice power. So now we have power. Lake Stevens has home runs from the first batter through, I think, number 7 or 8. So every girl can hit.
Okay, get ready to start here.
And we have Sophie on the mound, and here's the first pitch. He calls it a strike. He looked a little inside, looked a little low. What's Sophie's last name? Do you have a last name for Sophie?
I thought it was Courtney.
Here's the second pitch. Calls it outside, strike 2. Got a wide strike zone already. Giving her everything she throws, calling it a strike. So you might as well go up there swinging, right?
You bet.
Here's the third pitch. Hard down the left field line, foul. She turned on that one.
So what's her number there? The pitcher?
Cassidy the pitcher is, I can't see because her hair's really long.
I thought it was
number 8, I believe. Here's the pitch.
4.
Outside, down low.
It is number 8, Sophie Frost.
Yep, Sophie Frost. I know a little bit about her, not too much. She pitched with Eve Gaw back with my daughter. They took pitching lessons from Eve Gaw back in the day. Here's the pitch. Another pulled foul down the left field line. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And I think she pitched all their games for them this year. I'm not sure, but I think she might be 10-0.
She's probably pitched a few of them.
Yeah, she's their number 1 for sure, and she can wing it. Here's the pitch. High and outside, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Way to battle. Cassidy's battling up there pretty good. Two balls, 2 strikes. Here's the delivery. Calls her out on an outside pitch, way outside. So that strike zone, if you give that umpire a bat, let's see if he can hit that. That's just terrible. Wow.
Looked outside from here, huh?
It looked outside from here. Well, you see where the catcher's setting up on the corner, and then she moves farther out. She's not going to set up in the middle of the plate. Catchers don't do that. And then when they move away from the plate, you got to figure it's outside. High and outside.
That one was outside. That's Joe Martin down there behind the plate here.
Yep, and Peyton Beaver at the plate for Lake Stevens. Both teams are wearing black today. Foul back, 1-1. Last game we just did was both teams were wearing black. That was kind of an interesting thing. Now we got it here again. Lake Stevens has 2 uniforms. They could have worn white with purple.
They could have, yeah.
Here's the pitch. It's a shot down the left field line. It's past the diving left fielder. It goes to the fence. Peyton's coming around second. She's going to third. They're waving her in. They're holding her up at third. A triple. What a shot by Peyton Beaver. And the left fielder made a heck of a try at it. She dove, did not make the catch, and she's in for a triple.
Good diving try there by Kaylee Gomez in left field for Jackson. Just about 6 inches off the end of her glove.
Yeah, that was a heck of a try. Rain Sylvester at the plate. Here's the pitch, high. Now, if Sophie's smart, she will be delicate to this girl. I know her personally, and I believe she can put the ball anywhere she wants.
Actually, that's Darby Biggs in left field for Jackson. I grabbed the wrong sheet there.
Here's the pitch. High and outside, 2 balls, no strikes. Here's the 0-2, the 2-0 pitch. Swing and a miss. Looks like a little off that. 2 balls, 1 strike. Sylvester steps in. Sophie's setting up for the delivery, and here's the delivery. High and outside. 3 balls and 1 strike. Rain sets up in the box, and here's the position from Soph. Down low, takes a walk. So Sylvester takes a free base, and it's down to first. She trots. Taya Harney coming up.
Well, Lake Stephen looking good here in the first inning here. Got 1 out, nice triple, and a walk, so they got a lot of threat going on here.
Yeah,
right now.
I believe they're going to steal first pitch. If they do what they've been doing, she's going on first pitch no matter what. And they'll foul back.
Yeah. Foul back over and out into the fans.
I believe that Taya should have taken that pitch. Should have sat on it and let it go by so that you can get that runner in scoring position.
Well, it's early in the game, early in the inning here, so
yeah.
There's only 1 out. She's going to hit away, it looks like.
Here's the pitch. Hot outside. They throw down. Sylvester steals second, and no running by Peyton at third.
Actually, don't know if we can give her a steal on that. We'll put her on second, but...
oh, you're not going to give her a steal on that?
No, I didn't throw on her, so I just gave it to her.
Okay.
No.
1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss on a very high pitch. She struck out swinging on a pitch that was way out of the zone. Can't be that aggressive. Sometimes you just got to sit back on it. We have 2 outs. 2 outs, 2 on. And Amy Browder at the plate. And a changeup outside. Amy can hit for power. She's been kind of slumping a little bit, but she's gonna do some good things come toward the end of this season or after this.
Amy, you got a pretty good batting average, you think?
I don't know what her batting average is. I don't know. The last year the old coaches posted the batting average, so we don't know what the kids are batting this year. It was what they did. Now these coaches are kind of private on what the girls are doing, probably to keep the other teams from knowing who's batting and who's doing what.
Well, I don't agree with that, but that's what they're doing. It's kind of too bad.
2 balls and no strikes, and I agree with you 100%. Here's the 2 ball strike.
Nope.
Ooh, right down the pipe.
Hey, we're getting that breeze blowing up here again, Todd.
Yes, we do. It's getting cold. I brought a heater just in case.
Get the inside press box here.
Here's the pitch. Swing back foul off the screen. Two balls and 2 strikes. And here's from Sophie. Hot outside. Takes a walk. She gets a trip down to first. We got bases loaded now. Megan Berry hit one out against Monroe. Another one of the girls that hit one out. She can hit for power. Oh, okay.
You Justin, what? Him? You? Me?
Well, he got his gain turned all the way up.
Oh.
Down low. Ball 1.
Picks up the wind more when you have the gain turned up.
Here's the delivery from Sophie Frost. Down low outside.
You got me. Yeah, you got me turned okay.
Ball 2. Here's the 2 ball, no strikes, and calls it a strike. It looks like it was a little outside, but we can't tell from here, so we'll give it a strike.
We're like we're on delayed visual here. I hear him say strike, and then a little while later he puts his arm up. So
it's down low. 3 balls and 1 strike. Yeah, a lot of umpires like to take the really, it's called the slow call. They wait, and they'll take about 3 or 4 seconds before they even make the motion of a strike or nothing. Oh, and a foul back. We have a full count. Megan Berry just turns on one and puts it into the other field where another game's going on.
That's the JV game going on over there. But
That's the wrong field.
yeah, keep it in here, Megan.
Here's the full.
There it
there's
is.
a base shot.
That's going to be
That's
right up against
off
the
the fence.
That's going to
And
get
they're
for
coming
2.
around. Megan's going to
Scores 1,
second.
Scores 2. Scores
Megan
3.
Berry with a double and a 3-run double. And Lake Stevens takes the lead. This is the first runs off of Sophie Frost. And I believe she had threw a no-hitter last game, Ron. Was that the last game or the game before? I think it was Linwood.
I don't have the stats on that, but
I know she threw it. They said she threw a no-hitter, and she was pretty good. That was a shot by Megan Berry. And Megan Berry is the pitcher, so they're going to sub her out for. I can't see the number.
Should be.
Is it number?
Should be 17. Alex.
No, 17's at the plate.
It should. Yeah.
So we got who's this up at second base? Can you see the number on that, Ron?
Playing or walking at second or.
She's
running?
standing on second.
Oh, there's some runner. I
They
wasn't
took out
looking
the
up.
pitcher for a sub. I believe it could be Lily Larson.
I'll check in a minute if she turns around here and get her. Looks like it might be number 2, Lily Larson.
Number
yeah.
17,
Yeah.
Michaela. I don't have a last name on her.
Yeah, that's Lily Larson that's doing the pinch running in there.
Oh, I see a number 2 on her back.
Yeah.
Okay, that's Lily Larson.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Yep. She's got some speed. Here's the pitch. Foul back. So number 17, do we have a last name on number 17?
Alex Michaela. What's her name? Michaela?
Yeah, I don't know. Have a last name on her.
Yeah, I have Michaela.
Yeah, what's her? Is that her? You know her last name?
Michaela. Alex Michaela.
Oh, Alex Michaela. Swing. That's
Struck out.
strike 3, and that is it. The end of that inning. Lake Stevens gets 3 on a few 3 hits, I believe, and all the runs came off a double by Megan Berry. So Lake Stevens 3 and
3 on 2 hits and a couple of walks in there. With that
2
double.
hits.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a couple of walks. Oh, okay.
Yeah, but end that inning with 3 runs. So we're gonna do a little commercial shot here. Take a break here.
We'll be right back.
Be right.
That was beautiful. Basically, yeah, it's great.
Megan Berry. Yeah, my wife will. So. Trust me, it would have been better than mine. Plus with my eyes, I can't.
So we got back here at the bottom of first inning here with Lake Stevens with a big front end 3-run inning. See if Jackson can come back and pick up some of the damage here. So we got the battery for Lake Stevens out there. Megan Berry on the mound and Tara Harvey. Is that right, Tara?
Taya Harney.
Taya
Harney.
Taya Harney. Man, I can't even read your writing.
Taya Harney.
Harney, okay. Sorry, Taya.
And we
Taya
got
Harney behind the plate here, and up to the bat we have
Sarah Cassell at the number 1 batter. I know a little bit about this girl. She throws a bunt down. She's there, no problem. Easy
All
bunt.
right.
That's her all day. That's what she does, and she's really good at it.
Well, they should have been ready for that.
Yeah,
huh?
you would have thought. You knew
Oh.
it was coming.
Brings up Tina Lopez.
Tiana. It's Tiana.
Tiana?
Lopez. Yeah, she plays with my daughter on her select team.
You know
She's
all
at
these
second
girls
base.
pronounce their names correctly, and we'll make
Yes,
them
sir.
happy.
And so here's the pitch. She squares around the bunt. They lay it
Nice-
down.
Nice
She
bunt
gets out
by Tia.
there. Throw to first. She gets her. I think Taya was on it on that time. So we have one out, and Sarah Cassell goes to second on the play.
Brings up Sophie Frost.
Sophie Frost, pitcher against pitcher. See if she can pay Megan Berry back for that double that she gave up. Here's the pitch. Looked like, he calls it a ball. No balls, one ball, no strikes. And here's the pitch. Looked like the same pitch, calls it a strike. 1-1. Megan Berry sets up for the delivery. Here it is. A chopper down to first. The tag to first. Tag on first by Alex Michaela. Is that her name? Did I get that right?
Right.
And
Yeah.
gets her out at first. And on the play, Sarah Cassell goes to third. So we have the number 4 batter. Who do we
That'd
have
be,
up here, Ron?
Kayla Ellis.
Kayla Ellis, number 4 for Jackson. Here's the pitch, down low. This girl looks like she can put some power behind the ball. The 1-0 pitch.
There's
Shot
a good
up
hard
the middle.
line.
That's a base shot, and Sarah Cassell scores on the play, and we have a 3-1 game.
You were right about that. Kayla could get the ball out there.
Yeah, she smacked it pretty good. Nice line, hard shot.
Yes, sir. I sent them to you.
Who do we have at the plate there, Ron?
The umpire behind the plate is Joe Martin.
Joe Martin.
Yeah, he's going over
He's
to
over there checking
Right.
lineups
Just
or
looking for the paper. Those were the best pictures.
checking something out.
checking his lineups. I know before the game they were checking all the bats to make sure none of them were cracked. So
Yeah, they check them for if they're legal or not. You
Yeah.
can't, you can't play with a broken bat if someone can get injured.
it's Kristen
you
Scott
bet.
at the plate there
I'll
now
send them
for
over to you in a bit.
Jackson.
I'm not at home right
He's
now.
playing third base today.
You bet. I'll
Yep,
bring them
here's
over on
the-
disc.
Here's the delivery from her. He calls it a ball. That looked like
Because
the
there's a
catcher
lot of
didn't
them.
move. Looked like the top of the knees, but I'm not the umpire today.
Can't tell the balls and strikes from out here, can we?
Nope.
You're
that's
missing
for
as far as
sure.
recipients goes was those people that were not
Here's the 1-0 pitch.
that great. You know the one
Same pitch, same
helped
spot.
the state.
Calls it a strike.
that was helped to the
It'd be
stage.
1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
That was helped to the stage.
Megan Berry set for the 1-1 count. Delivery.
Oh yeah, it was one that Ray.
Change
gave
up, swing and a miss. Beautiful pitch. Pulled the string on that one.
Right.
And got her out in front of it, and she was swung and missed, and I could feel the breeze from here.
She was way out front. Yeah, I don't think that was a breeze from the bat you're
Oh, it
feeling.
had to have been. That was she took a big cut at that thing.
Oh,
Here's
yeah.
the pitch. Another
Um,
change up in the dirt.
And I've got
Two-
good
two
pictures
balls,
of them,
two
too, but
strikes.
She wasn't holding up a certificate or anything, so it was,
So.
'cause she didn't even want her picture taken.
Megan Berry wipes the ball
I'll
off.
I'll get them over to
She
you.
sets in.
Yep.
Catcher gives it a sign. Here's the pitch. A shot back
Down
up the middle.
A hit for Kristen.
And Clea Kelleher picks it up, gets it back into second base. We have 2 on, 2 out, and a 3-1 game.
Looks like Jackson trying to make a comeback here
Yes,
in
they
about
are.
the first inning.
You
Jackson will
can't
make
be
a comeback.
light on these guys.
A lot of action going on here.
Who's at the plate you got, Ron?
We got Taylor Adams at the plate here.
Here's the pitch. That looked like a strike, and he calls it a ball. Must have been a
Taylor-
little low. It
Taylor
looks like the
playing-
catcher asked him where the pitch was. Now she tells her pitcher to get it up a little bit, but looks like she's setting up on the knees. There's a swing, chopper to third base,
Shortstop
and throws it to first, gets her.
in time.
She's out of there.
Oh.
They call her out. What a play by Rain Sylvester and the first baseman to make a stretch.
I thought she was out too, but took a long time for
Yeah, it looked like her
Lou
foot
Davis
slipped
to
off
make
the
that
bag.
call out there.
Yeah, her foot slipped off the bag, and that was definitely a heck of a throw.
Good throw. So at the end of one, it's 3-1 Lake Stevens. We'll take a break for a quick commercial here.
Are you looking for help selling or buying a new home in the beautiful Snohomish area? I got great news. Look no further than Gilpin Realty, and you want to make sure you talk to Leela and Ray Cook. They understand. There's somebody you can trust if you're looking for new construction. They know the community. They know the schools. Why? Because they're lifelong Snohomish residents and they have 32 years of real estate experience. So if you're buying, if you're selling, you're looking for a house for your family, there's nowhere else to go than Leela and Ray Cook. Give them a call or check out all their properties right now at gilpinrealty.com.
Okay, we're back, and here's the first pitch of this top of the second inning. We have a foul back on to play. Clea Kelleher at the plate. She looked like she broke out of her slump last game and hit a dinger. So we have an 0-1 pitch coming up. Pitcher's checking her feet, sets up, and here's the pitch. There's a shot to right field, and it's out of play. It's a little foul ball. Looked like the coach dove out of the way on that one. It's an angle that I'm not used to watching the game at, so it's hard to see if the ball's fair or not. Umpire getting a new ball in for Sophie Frost. All right, here's the pitch, 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on a changeup. Beautiful pitch. Pulled the string on that one. Gets Clea Kelleher out in front. One down.
That's her third K of this game so far.
Yeah, I believe she had like 13 Ks last game. Oh, sorry. Okay, we have a foul back on the first pitch from Sophie Frost. Do you know who's up at the plate? Can anybody see?
This is Kaylee, isn't it?
Kaylee Guzman, number 27?
Yeah, I think it is.
Okay, we got 27, Kaylee Guzman. Takes it high, 1-1.
Yeah, that looks like number 27.
You know, we all have the same shoes on.
Nike shoes? And what does that mean? I don't think it helps Kaylee get a hit any.
We have a 1-1 pitch coming from Sophie Frost. Takes the shot. Here's the delivery. Takes it up high. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Well, I thought he might call her for a strike going at that one.
Yeah, these shoes are squeaky. Well, I don't know if your guys' are, but my shoes are squeaky.
Yeah, mine weren't originally. They kind of got squeaky. I think they get water stuck in them or something.
She takes it outside. 3 balls, 1 strike. And Sophie looks a little frustrated. Thought she should have got the call on that.
Yeah.
And here's the pitch. 3-1 count down low. Takes her base. That's her 3rd walk of the game. And Guzman down to first. And those walks came back to bite her last time. And we have Cassidy Fifield on the plate. At the plate, and she takes, and the ball goes wide to the catcher, and Guzman down to second on the pass ball. Sophie's getting a little wild up there.
So
You have probably better eyes than I do, Ron.
yeah, that's Cassidy at the plate there for sure.
Here's the pitch.
That looked good.
It looked he calls it a strike.
Yeah.
Good call, Ron. Nice one. Way to help me out there.
Well, it took a while for him to call it. But
Yeah, he takes that delayed call. Here's the pitch. 1-1.
Oh, that's
There's
coming right
there's
to us.
High fly ball over to shortstop, and it gets her out.
Nicely done there.
So we have 2 down. And we have Peyton Beaver up to the plate. What'd she do last time she was up?
Peyton got a hit last time out to left field. So
Peyton, oh, she had the double down the line, triple down the line, right. So Peyton Beaver takes the first pitch from Sophie, high and outside. And Guzman got way out. She was about a third of the way to third base. And she had to turn around and go back. She got a big jump on that one.
yeah, she could probably
1 ball, no strikes.
She can afford a big jump out there.
Swing and a miss by Beaver. 1-1. Now that was a breezy one. Woo! Nice big breeze out here now. Thanks to Peyton Beaver. Here we go. Here's the pitch. Change up. Shot to shortstop. And we got
It'll
she
be late.
throws. Calls her safe. Guzman goes home on the play, and a run scores. Caught the first baseman napping. She was thinking she was going to get the call at first. Peyton Beaver got called safe at first, and on the play, Guzman just kept going, never stopped, and scores on the play. So we have a 4-1 game.
Sure do.
Rain Sylvester at the plate. Didn't get a chance to put some wood on the ball last time. Got a walk. Here's the first pitch to her. Swing and a miss. Looked like she took her eye off the ball on that one.
A little bit on the top side of that one.
Yep.
Yeah.
And here's the 0-1 pitch. High.
Throw to
They
first.
Snap throw to first, and she's safe. All right, we have a 1-1 pitch to Rain Sylvester. High and outside again. She's dancing around her. She does not want to pitch to her for some reason.
Well, you said she's batting in the 500 range, so I wouldn't want to pitch to her too well either.
Yeah, that's true, and they probably know her pretty well. Here's the pitch.
And she
There's a
hits it
shot. Oh,
solid.
and it's a shot to the shot up the middle, and they got a girl going to third. She slides. Oh, she's safe at third, and a base hit for Rain Sylvester,
No throw, yeah.
and no throw for third base. So runners at the corners and 2 down. And Taya Harney struck out on a high pitch last time. Hopefully she'll have a little more discipline at the plate this time.
Lake Stephen looking really strong here, Todd. They're a 4-1 lead here in the second inning.
Yep, they got power 1 through 7 on this team.
And
There's a high fly ball out of play.
Over
They're calling heads up. Almost clocked somebody in the head over there.
over in the JV direction again. Just a long strike.
That was a long strike. So how long you been announcing for, Ron?
A couple of years. Not just our first year really doing baseball though.
This is my first week or 2 weeks into it. Hopefully I'll get better. For any of you guys that have been patient with me,
You'll always get better, and you're doing just great.
thank you. All right, so we have a 0-1 pitch coming to Taya Harney.
Really helps that you know the girls, Todd.
That does help, doesn't it?
Oh,
There's another one pulled foul.
Boy, she's way out in front of those, isn't she?
She's got a quick bat, and she's got power.
She straightened one of those out. They're going to be in our laps here, as we're out here in right center
we'll
field.
catch it. Todd will catch us. Todd will save us out there.
Protect the
Here's the
equipment.
pitch.
Oh, that one
That's
might
a
be
shot
in.
down the left
Nope.
field line. Just foul.
Just foul, boy.
6-8 inches foul. Tried to straighten that out. I believe a changeup's coming. Because
she's
so
getting
far out in
closer.
front of that.
She's getting closer to hitting them in this field now. That was right near the line, so each one of those got a little closer into the right ballpark here.
Yep. I think Sophie's going to throw a changeup here just to keep. She's got that bat sped up so well that if she sits on it, she'll do fine. And here's the pitch. Changeup, like I said. Rain goes down to second,
that
and a
was
run
not-
scores. That was not a smart play by the catcher. She should have hung on to the ball. Now we have a 5-1 game.
That was a crazy throw. They weren't even covering second when she threw it. If you're going to do
Well,
that,
and the thing is, if you're going to get the girl, you got to make sure you're going to get her because that's going to score a run. You don't want to give up a run for an out. Here's the pitch.
Yeah,
Change up. Got her.
got her swinging. just like
on
that.
the play. Rain Sylvester tried to steal third, but they got her out. So we have a 5-1 game going into the bottom of the second. Lake Stevens up 5-1.
We'll be back after this commercial break.
Yeah, it's a long ways to see from in here.
The Eye Care Center of Snohomish on Avenue D is here to help with all your eye care needs. Our professional staff is committed to offering the most sophisticated, high-end, latest technologies to our patients. And the Eye Care Center is a relaxed atmosphere, allows you to browse the over 800 high-end designer frames, including some for the little ones. There's really no reason to go anywhere else. See us online at eyecarecenterofsnohomish.com or call 360-568-6666.
I got a heater if anybody wants it. I bought a little propane heater, so we can set that up behind you guys or something. Yeah, maybe not in the truck. Maybe that might not be a good idea. Now that I'm thinking about it.
I think it's keeping a little bit off. All right, you back?
All right, back at Jackson High School for the bottom of 2 here, Todd, with Lake Stevens with a big 5-1 lead.
Yes, sir. Their bats have become alive for the last 2 games. They scored 13 on Monroe the other day. I believe it was Tuesday. No, it was Monday. I apologize. It was Monday. They put 13. They had a 13-0 win. And here's Megan Berry for the first pitch. Looks like it's down the pipe. He calls it a ball.
That should be.
Oh, now we have an umpire barking at the pitcher, saying something.
Yeah, that
One
should
ball, no strikes.
Julianne Faulkner there up at the plate. Took
This is the
first-
shortstop for Jackson. Here's the pitch. Outside. 2 balls, no strikes.
Jackson needs to get some things going here in the bottom of 2, make up for a couple of errors and
Yes, sir.
misplays they've made there.
And here's the pitch. It's down the middle. Catch shortstop or second baseman makes the play.
Oh,
Gets
she got
her
her.
out. Wow, what a play by Cassie Fightfield. Dives at second base, gets off her knees and throws her out. What a play! What a play! I believe she's done that like 3 or 4 times this year. She is just an amazing player.
That was a very good quick response to get that back up on her feet, get that throw off in time.
And they say girls can't play ball.
And
I'd beg to differ when you see something like that.
Juliana had some pretty good wheels going down
Yes,
the
she
first
did.
there too.
Yes, sir.
And that's Courtney
He calls it a strike. First pitch out for Megan Berry on, who do we have up?
Courtney Carmel.
Courtney
Carmel.
Carmel. Courtney Carmel at the plate. Takes a 0-1 pitch. There's a shot to right field.
That'll be a hit.
Gets her
wow.
out!
She got
What a play!
from right field.
Wow! Taylor.
Courtney.
What a play by Taylor. What's her last name?
It's Taylor Sharon.
Taylor Sharon.
Yeah.
Gets the ball out in right field. Hit hard. Throws it to first and gets her out from right field.
Only in fast pitch softball you see a hit to right field get thrown
What
out
a play!
on the first base.
And she was up jumping around. She was pretty excited about that.
You don't very often see a 9-3 out.
Yes, very rarely. I watched this girl play, and she tracked one down. Probably she had to run like 40 yards and made a catch one time. And I was wondering why she wasn't out there in right field. But now she's out there, and it shows right away. The dividends pay off for Lake Stevens putting her out there. So now you have two out and one ball on the batter. And who do we have at the plate?
Kaylee Warner up to the plate.
Kaylee Warner
Takes a slap
fouls
pitch.
one off.
Oh, 1-1, I think, isn't it?
Yes, sir. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. In a 5-1 game, bottom of 2.
Kaylee playing in the 9 position here, right field for Jackson today. Looking to get something going here as she's on the low end of the batting order here.
Yeah, here's the delivery. Change up, swing, and a
Called
miss.
strike. What do you say?
He's calling a legal pitch on the pitcher.
What's he calling?
I don't know, but I'd like to get to the bottom of that. That's a
Illegal
little-
pitch going to change the count to 2 balls and 1 strike.
Yes,
Not
sir.
going to be a strike.
I don't know what he's calling, but I'm not sure what he's
What's an illegal pitch?
Well, it didn't look like it was an illegal pitch because unless she jumped off the mound,
Yeah.
I don't know what he could call, especially on a changeup. You're not really trying to get out toward the plate. You're kind of just trying to slow everything down so you don't take a big leap. So I don't know what he would be calling unless he's just interjected himself in the game because he's bored. That's my opinion.
I don't think so.
I don't know. I've seen umpires do it. I've watched a lot of games in my time, Ron, and I'm telling you, I'll say it again. My disdain for umpires has not wavered one little bit.
Well, it's a tough job to do out there, Todd, and I think Lou Davis is probably trying to do the best job he can, and he probably saw her come off the
Yeah,
off the rubber
that
out
could
there.
very well be. I could be mistaken. There's a change up in the dirt.
That's going to be a walk. So she
Would
gets
that
up.
be the only way there's an illegal pitch?
Well,
is there other
unless
stuff they can
there's
do?
another way of getting a legal pitch. If you put your ball in your glove and then you take the ball out and then you put it back in again. Once you put your ball in the glove, you have to go forward with the pitch. You can't take it out and put it back in. That becomes an illegal pitch. And if she does it here, that girl will go to second automatically. And then it'll be a ball on the batter. And here's the pitch. Swing.
Throw back to first.
And a miss by Sarah Cassell at the plate. Last time she bunted for a base hit right in front of the plate.
Tried to bunt that time too, didn't
Yeah,
work.
she did. She's so fast. This girl is the hardest working girl I think I've ever met. Here's a pitch.
And she
A little
did.
chopper. She gets the ball.
He says
Throws.
fair.
It calls her safe.
Yeah, I think she was there.
Wow. What a play. She was flying down the line. Now we have 2 on, 2 out.
Sarah's got some wheels there.
Tiana Lopez, is that who's up?
Tina Lopez.
Tiana Lopez. Oh, and the coach doesn't believe she was safe, and he's going out to talk to the umpire. Can we get an instant replay on that there, Todd?
That'd be nice, but we don't.
We don't have instant replay. We apologize for not having instant replay. We'll get more sophisticated in the future.
Well, we've got it, but it takes a whole crew to run it.
It takes a whole crew to run it. So we have instant replay. We just don't have a whole crew. The skeleton crew today.
Sarah Hirsch got her 2 cents in out there to.
I thought she was out
to Lou
personally,
Davis?
but you know what? I'm not calling the play, and I'm a little biased, so maybe she was safe. But
Well, I got pretty good eyes, and I thought she beat it out.
okay,
So,
well, I'm going with Ron's eyes because his eyes have to be better than mine.
Well, it's 2-2. You and Sarah think she was safe, and Lou and I think she was out. So
All right,
Tiana up at the plate here.
Tiana Lopez takes the pitch from Megan Barry. Strike at the knees. Megan Barry at the mound. She's looking a little frustrated. I think that she probably thinks that she was out too because she's looking not too happy out there. And here's the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. 0-2. So Megan Barry way ahead in the count. That usually bodes well for the defense. Sets up. Here's the delivery. High and outside. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
2 out, 2 on. He can get something to happen here with a nice hit.
Yes, sir. This girl can hit, too. She's a ball magnet, too. This girl here that's at the plate, I'll tell you a story about her. Here's a hit to shortstop.
Better make it good. It's in
Out,
the
gets
dirt,
her
but
at
she gets
first
it.
on a
Yep.
low throw that looked like there was interference by the runner going to third in front of the shortstop. Shortstop still makes the play, but he called her safe. So, but it looked like she slowed the shortstop down.
No, called her out.
She's out at first.
Yeah, he called her out at first, but what I was getting at is that the runner from second got in the way of the shortstop. The shortstop had to slow down, and it's the runner's responsibility not to impede the progress of the defense. And it looked like he slowed her down, and so that's why he was calling safe before the play was even thrown to first, because he said that he was basically saying no interference.
You think that's what he's calling, huh? Well,
That's what it looked like to me from where I was standing.
we'll check the replay here while we take a break for a quick commercial here.
Are you looking for help selling or buying a new home in the beautiful Snohomish area? I got great news. Look no further than Gilpin Realty. You want to make sure you talk to Leela and Ray Cook. They understand. There's somebody you can trust if you're looking for new construction. They know the communities. They know the schools. Why? Because they're lifelong Snohomish residents and they have 32 years of real estate experience. So if you're buying, if you're selling, if you're looking for a house for your family, there's nowhere else to go than Leela and Ray Cook. Give them a call or check out all their properties right now at gilpinrealty.com.
Okay, director, get back up here. Turn this back on.
Yeah, they're playing.
Oh, turn yourselves up. It's on.
All right, we're back. We have one ball and no strike. Sophie on the mound still. We're at top of the third. Amy Browder at the plate, takes a stretch. She looks into the pitch. Here it is. Foul ball back.
Might be caught by
oh,
first base. No, just
out of play.
Long strike again.
That was a long strike.
Commercials automatically unload themselves, so you can turn yourself back up from that watching.
Got it.
All right, here's the 1-1 pitch to Amy Browder. Swing and a miss. Takes a big cut. Looks like she took her eye off the ball, which she sometimes has a tendency to do.
That ball had a little heat on it.
Yes,
so.
it did. Sophie's got some speed, that's for sure, with this girl. This girl can throw hard, which is right up Lake Stevens' alley, as you can
That
see
looked
by what's
pretty
been
good.
going on. Lake Stevens loves.
Yeah.
Whoa!
Yeah, I thought it looked pretty
Wow!
good. Took a long time for him to come back with that, but
That was terrible. that ball almost hit her in the ankle.
Well,
And we're all looking at it going, okay, she's still at the plate. And all of a sudden he calls her out. That is just, Jesus.
like
wow.
I said, Todd, I thought it looked pretty good from here. I couldn't understand why he took so long to call
Oh, it looked to me, it looked like it almost hit her in the foot on her back right foot. That's what I was looking at. That's like I thought it was for
Oh,
sure.
here comes a fly
Here's a
ball.
high fly ball
That'll be
to left
taken
field.
easy by
Shortstop calls it. And she makes it. She didn't have to dive, but she dives anyway.
Yeah.
Who's this that made the catch?
That's a nice catch there by Darby Boggs.
Darby
Lefty.
Boggs. What a catch.
Way to call
Give her
off the
applause for
shortstop
that
there,
one.
Darby. She turns around, took a big smile at you, Todd. She heard you.
Yeah, she made a great play.
I don't know what you guys are
you
talking
should be
about.
proud
She
of
smiled at
yourself.
me.
She's
And if I remember correctly, my daughter used to go to school with her back in the day. That's a high and outside. 1 ball, no strikes. 2 outs and a 5-1 lead in the top of third. And Sophie makes the pitch. Outside again. Looks like Frost has thrown quite a few pitches in this game.
Yeah, I could count them up here in a little while, but it's been quite a few.
And here's the 2-0 delivery. And that's the same pitch that he struck
Amy
Amy
strike.
Browder out, and he calls it a strike. And
Yeah. He
that,
liked-
that catcher looks like she's moving the ball downward. I think he's giving her a little more leeway.
Yeah, it's coming across the plate a little
Yeah.
better. There's another strike.
That's a strike for sure. That one was a lot better pitch.
Yeah.
And we have a 2-2 count. All right, here's the pitch.
That-
Foul back.
Well, back over the screen, over the fans, back on the hill.
We have 2-2 count, 2 outs. And here's the pitch. This is Alex Michaela, I believe. Here's the pitch. A changeup high, 3-2. All right, here's the delivery, the 3-2 payoff pitch. A little nubbler down back to the pitcher. She stands up, throws the first, and gets her out. Easy play for Sophie Frost. And that's the inning, or the top of the inning. We have a 5-1 lead by Lake Stevens going in the bottom of 3. We'll be right back. I apologize for that one. Sorry.
All right.
Call my wife real quick.
be as well. It's basically, yeah, it's great.
Not in anybody's opinion. Okay, thanks. That's what I thought. All right.
All right, back online here, ready to go in the bottom of 3 here with Sophie Frost coming up at the plate here. Sophie got that long ponytail hanging clear down below her waist.
All right.
Can't even read her number.
There's a
Ground
shot.
ball up the middle.
Oh, and the shortstop should have dove on that one. It does not dive and lets the ball go up the middle. She's just got to lay out for that. Give it up for the team.
So Sophie trying to get something back in the scoring column here for Jackson as we come to the bottom of 3 here.
Got a pinch runner coming in for Sophie Frost.
You see your number?
I can't see. They all have long hair.
Yeah.
I can't see the number. Looks like a 2 something.
We'll find it.
23 maybe.
It is a girl sport.
It is a girl sport.
If it's 23, it's Alicia Taylor.
Okay, that looks like who it is. Alicia
So-
Taylor comes in to run for Sophie Frost.
Well,
We have no outs. And who do we have at the plate? Number 4 batter, I believe.
Kayla Ellis.
Kayla Ellis. Oh, Kayla Ellis, the catcher. She plays with my daughter on her softball team in select. And here's the pitch. In the dirt. 0-1. Or 1-0. I'm sorry. 1-0.
No problem. Easy for Kayla not to swing at that one. It rolled
Yep.
most of the way in.
All right, here's the 1-0 pitch. Strike right down the pipe. One. And Megan Barry and Kayla Ellis are actual teammates on their select team. Nice pitch right down the pipe. 1 ball, 2 strikes. So they probably know each other pretty well.
They probably do.
Here's the 1-2 pitch from Megan Barry. Change up, foul back. Had her out in front of it. Barely got a piece of it. Shortstop turns around, gives a giggle to the left fielder. All right, so we still have a 1-2 count from Megan Barry. She looks in, takes the sign. And here's the pitch. High and outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. All right, here's the 2-2 pitch. A chopper. Short third baseman gets it. Throws
the
it,
dirt.
gets her out.
Oh.
The first baseman is gobbling everything over there. What a play. And on the play, number 23 goes to second base for Jackson.
Yeah.
I forgot her name. I apologize.
Had it out here a minute ago. I'll find it.
It's right
Here
here.
it is. 23. It's Alicia Taylor.
Alicia Taylor goes standing on second. 1 out. Here's the pitch. Strike called. We have a number on the girl at the plate.
Should be Kristen Scott.
Kristen Scott. What position does she play?
She played in the number 5 spot, which put her down on about third base, I think.
All right, she's at third baseman. Here's the pitch. Calls it ball. 1 ball, 1 strike. That was borderline pitch. Looked a little low from here. 1-1. And here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. 1 ball, 2 strikes. All right, Megan Barry gets the pitch, gets the call from the signal from the catcher. Here's the pitch. Oh, boy, she took that pitch looking, and he calls it a ball. I don't believe that was wow.
Yeah, that
The
was,
catcher sat up right there and didn't move her glove.
yeah.
Like I said, I can't see from there, so it's a 2-2 count.
Oh.
Here's the pitch.
That was a nice hard hit
A
ball.
ball pushed out to right field, and the runner's going to score. Nope, she does not score.
Wow, I would have sent her.
They hold her up. Wow, they should have sent her on that one. She laced it out to right field. What nice piece of hitting by the third baseman.
Yeah. Oh, that right fielder out there, Taylor. She's the one that had him throw out at first base there from right field. So
Yeah.
she probably can throw it all the way home. So maybe it was a good idea not to send
Yeah,
her.
that's probably it too. They realize she's got a gun out there, and here's the pitch. Strike. I think Lake Stevens needs to get a call here if they're going to throw down to second or let her give her the bag, because they're going to probably steal right about here. I think they're going to bring her down. They're going to trade the run for the out. That's the question.
Oh, that's
line shot.
That's going to go up
Off
against
the fence. Clea Kelleher picks it up, throws, and that's a double.
for Taylor Adams.
Nice hit. That was a line shot. We have a 5-2 game. And looks like Jackson's getting right back into this thing.
Well, slowly, one at a time. That's the way it'll get back, I guess. So.
Yep, you got to take one play at a time. Megan Berry struggling at the play at the pit on the mound a little bit. One out, two on, second and third. Here's the pitch. There's a high fly ball to right field.
Oh,
Foul ball. First
might
baseman tried to make the play on it.
Could have been a good out if she'd have caught that one. So Juliana Faulkner up there escapes.
Yep, it would have been an easy out for
an
Lake
easy
Stevens.
out, yeah.
She should have made the catch, but I think she probably should have given it to the second baseman. Might have had an easier time on it. Coming from behind her.
Well, the name of the game is to call it, and somebody gets to call it.
That's true. That's true. That's the number one thing you got to do when you're out there. You've got to talk to your teammates. All right, here's the 0-1 pitch to Faulkner. Down in the dirt. Nice scoop by Taya Harney. And no one moves. So we have a 1-1 count.
Looks like that, yeah.
All right, here's the pitch from Megan Berry. There's a foul off to the right side. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Way ahead in the count. Let's see if they do something to cross up the batter. All right, and here's the pitch. Change up, swing, and fouled off.
Fouled off. Well, Juliana hanging in there.
Yeah, she is.
She
Megan
grounded.
Berry, I don't know what she's thinking, but that was a good pitch, and probably thought she should have had her, but she got just a piece of it to push it into the dirt. Foul ball. 1 ball, 2 strike delivery from Megan Berry. Here's the pitch.
Oh,
There's a
that's
shot to right field.
That's going to be for 2 bases.
And there's 2 in. The throw in. That's a double. Stand-up double for Faulkner. Oh, coach is coming out. I think they might be making a change. Not sure. We're definitely going to be talking to her. Oh, they are making a change.
They are.
Rain Sylvester's coming in to pitch for Megan Berry.
Now, do you know that pitcher?
I do know that pitcher.
How do you know
Coming
that?
in a little cold. I don't know
Oh,
if
I-
she's
you know,
going
she
to get
went
any
over to
warm-ups in.
You know that she went over to get another glove. That's what she's thinking, huh?
Well, no, she's going to get the ball. She's going to start throwing warm-up pitches.
So how long do they have to let her warm up if they want
I
to
don't
make
know.
the
They might
change?
just have her send her out there. I don't know.
She's over there trying to find somebody to throw to.
Well, the thing is that are they going to actually let Megan stay in the game, or are they going to?
Yeah, what I'd say is they're going to let Megan stay in there for one more batter while they get Rain warmed up over
I don't think that's a good idea,
well,
personally.
I don't think they got time to just drop her in there cold.
Yeah, that's it too.
I wouldn't put her in there cold. I'd give her some warm-ups. So she's back out there behind right field trying to
Yeah, Lake Stevens had a 5-1 lead. Now it's 5-4 with the tying run at second base. This is definitely a battle. Both these teams are top three, one of the top 3 teams out of their divisions. So you got to expect this. I believe. Who do we have at the plate now?
We should have Courtney Carmel coming in there.
Courtney Carmel.
I think that's right. Does that look like number 14 to you?
I believe so. Here's the pitch.
Yep.
Swing and a miss. Let's see if Megan Berry can get out of this.
Well, they're going to give her one more batter anyway, at least. She can get through that one.
She's giving up a couple of deep, long fly balls off the fence. And here's the 0-1 pitch. Looks like a pitch, good pitch, and he calls it a strike at the knees.
He did, huh?
And he's been calling that a ball all day long.
Maybe he's tightening it up a little bit.
You mean loosening up? Yes, sir.
Thank you for that.
Yes, sir. So,
Wow.
all right, we have an 0-2 count, way ahead in the count. And here's the pitch. Swing, foul ball.
Oh, that's going to be not a foul ball, but an out. And it's going to be a safe.
Oh, she's safe at home. Oh, gets her.
Oh, he calls her out.
She must have been blocking the play to get her out at home. I wasn't sure. He calls her out.
He's going to argue.
Oh, they're
well.
arguing already.
They should argue about that. She was well in there. She didn't have her foot on the plate.
Yeah, we don't know if she got to the plate, but yeah, I thought she was safe. Wow. Did she make it to the plate? That's the question.
Yeah.
The umpire was standing over the top of it. The catcher got the ball, blocked the plate, put the tag down, but we thought she was in there. This should be a tie game.
I think it looked like she was in there too.
Oh, now he's going to go ask for help.
Well,
I don't know if the guy in the field will have a better view of it.
he didn't have any better view than
No,
we did.
the umpire had the best view of it. If they change this call, that's just going to be wrong.
Well,
they can't. I've seen some umpiring, and
I think the call should be changed.
I think it should be changed too. But the rule of is the person with the best view. How is he going to have a better view unless he's going to change his mind in his own head?
I don't know. Maybe he thinks he was blocked off, and whether she was on the plate or not.
That wouldn't make a difference. They can't.
If she had her foot on the plate, she was well underneath that
That's
throw.
it looked like she was. Yep. They call her out.
Is that right?
Oh, so he's changing his own mind. He had the better view of it, and he changes his own mind. Wow, this guy is just terrible umpiring.
Well, I don't know if it's terrible umpiring.
It is bad umpiring. That's just bad. He's always been the worst. I'm
he's-
telling you.
He changed his mind because I think it was right, and I think the base umpire saw it right. So obviously Sarah doesn't want to agree with that. But,
Yes, but he's changing his own mind because he had the better view of it.
No,
so
he
he went
didn't.
out there just to talk to this guy. He's the one who called the meeting with the guy at second.
So I think that
That's terrible. That's
I
all
think
I
that
can
Joe
say.
Martin blocked out his view, and he asked Lou to help him out. So
Sarah's PO'd. She's not a happy camper over there.
well, nobody's happy when the decision gets reversed, but I think it was the right decision because what I saw from here was I saw her safe.
So does that time?
That gives her a.
He called obstruction on the catcher? Okay. Well, he had to call his own. He had to change his own mind. Is that what happened? That's ridiculous. That's why he called. All right. Yeah, I know. Okay, she never touched the plate. All right.
Easy now. Easy.
Okay. You're announcing the game. You're not commenting on the game as a spectator.
All right.
That went out live.
Okay. He's quitting? Okay. So a little controversy there at the end of that inning, which didn't actually end because they reversed the call down there at home plate. Looks like the ruling that we got was that either obstruction or she was underneath the tag, and
Yeah, it looked like it looked like it was. It looked like she was in there, but again, we're not the ones judging it,
no.
and that's a hard job there. The referee has a hard job to do, and so we had Todd go and watch the game. We have to thank Todd for his help, but he was a little bit animated there, and
Well, I understand that. Todd's daughter's playing on the team, and he's favored Lake Stevens, so tends to want to think everything's got to be going that way, and you kind of have to be neutral as far as what the umpire calls out there. And when they try to get it right, they get it right. You know? There's a little fly pump ball out there to third base to actually end that inning. So at the end of 3, we're tied 5-5 here at Jackson High School. We'll be back in a minute.
That was beautiful. It's basically, yeah, it's great.
I think he's over there. All right, back here at Jackson High School here. 5-5 the score we've got. As you can probably see that on the bottom of your screen there. So get ready for the top of the 5th inning here. See if I can catch up with
the third, I mean the fourth?
or the top of the 4th. No, top of 5th, top of 4. Excuse me. Yeah.
A lot of time left.
So looks like Kayla at the plate here for Lake Stevens. Takes the first pitch for a called strike. And a ball.
That's right. Every time I say something, you just contradict what I said. So that's just the way it was. It's like I understand I'm biased, but I know that umpire. I know him like the back of my hand. And he's always done stupid.
There's a fly ball up in the midfield there. It looks like the first baseman running underneath it and makes the catch for the out number 1 for Jackson. So Kayla out, fly ball to first base.
We have our own controversy.
We do.
Yeah.
That brings up Kaylee Gomez here for Lake Stevens. Tries to pop a bunt up into the air to the catcher. So bunt in the air to the catcher for out number 2. Off of 1 pitch. And Sophie Frost has got quite a few pitches out there for Jackson today. She's up into the 75-plus range at this point, so still going strong. There's a pop fly ball up, going back over the backstop. Oh, just barely inside, and the catcher couldn't quite get the glove on it there.
Boy, she should have been able to handle that one.
So Kayla just wasn't quite able to see that one.
Maybe she thought it was going to hit the backstop or something.
Yeah, it was right up against the screen there. Kind of hard to judge whether that was coming down or hitting the screen or not. So this is Cassidy Fifield at the plate.
That was inside.
Yeah.
High and inside.
That one looks close, and it's called a strike. So it looks like 2 strikes and 1 ball here to Cassidy. Ground ball to short. Picks the ball, a cleanly throw to first for out number 3 to end the inning here at top of 4. So 3 up, 3 down. We'll be back in a minute. Okay, back here at Jackson Ballpark here. A nice cool afternoon here for Friday afternoon. Good Friday, I guess it is.
It is Good Friday. You know, we're broadcasting the Easter parade tomorrow. What
You
are you
are.
doing tomorrow?
What am I doing tomorrow? I'm watching basketball. I'm going to be watching
At 11 a.m.?
watching my granddaughter play select basketball in the spring basketball league. Got a big tournament this weekend, so
Oh, good.
she'll be doing that. She's a select soccer player, select basketball player, and just never quits moving. I don't know how she does it, but youth will do that for you. Here comes the first pitch here. Slap bunt down to third base, picks up for the throw, and up for first, not in time. So just like that, Lake Stevens gets something going here.
No, I think that would be...
Excuse me. Jackson gets something going here. The bottom of 4. Tries to bunt, no play. So this is Taylor Adams, I believe, at the plate right now. Trying to bunt again. This time she does lay it down foul. Should be 2 strikes on Taylor. Ground ball to third. Picks up that ball quick and throws it to first for the out. Plenty of time that time.
The runner at first advances to second.
She does. So we've got Kristen on second. 1 out for Jackson here at bottom of 4.
Starting to get breezy again.
Yeah, I can feel that breeze blowing in here. Should be Juliana Faulkner at the plate here. The long-haired... Oh, it's not Juliana, is it? Who's that? Is that...
Number
yeah,
8.
That's number 8. Yeah, that's the pitcher, Sophie Frost. They got him in the wrong place there.
You know, I should never pay attention to myself when I say, "Oh, it'll be warm enough. I don't need to bring a jacket."
Yeah, it's not that warm. Not that warm, so.
Ooh, hit her with that one.
Sophie got hit by a pitch. Down to first base goes Sophie.
Kayla.
She's got a pitch runner in there, it looks like. Is that Alicia Taylor coming back in to run for her again? I think it was. It should be Kayla Ellis at the plate here for Jackson. Foul tip back.
Got her swinging.
Got her swinging. So that is, by the way, that is Rain Sylvester on the mound here for Lake Stevens. They did bring her back from shortstop into play first base.
They warmed her up a little bit and sent her in, huh?
There's a ground ball to third base, picked up nicely over to first for the final out. So that'll end the inning for Jackson here, with the score still 5-5 as we finish 4, going into 5 when we come back. Be right back.
Eye Care Center of Snohomish on Avenue D is here to help with all your eye care needs. Our professional staff is committed to offering the most sophisticated, high-end, latest technologies to our patients. And the Eye Care Center is a relaxed atmosphere, allows you to browse the over 800 high-end designer frames, including some for the little ones. There's really no reason to go anywhere else. See us online at eyecarecenterofsnohomish.com or call 360-568-6666.
So we're back here, top of 5, Jackson High School. 5-5 in a very, very good fast pitch softball game here today. So we get number 22, Peyton Beaver, coming to the plate for Lake Stevens here, trying to turn this game back in their favor. They got jumped out to an early 3-0, then 3-1 lead, and Jackson finally got it back up as we got moving here. Sophie Frost delivers the first pitch. Sophie's got her pitches well up into the 80s now, and doesn't seem to be a problem for her. So looks like she's still got plenty of heat going in there. As we get 1 ball, 1 strike on Peyton. That one looks a little outside, and he was not, though. Looks like strike number 2.
Well, it was right there in the middle, but it, from here it looks like it's outside. But
we're on a different angle. So
we are at a different angle.
So there's a hard hit ball down, foul ball to the far right side down there. Yeah, just another long strike. Another pitch for Sophie Frost. So 2 strikes, 1 ball as Peyton gets ready to take the pitch here from Sophie. Takes the pitch, and this is a ball outside. Brings us back to 2-2 count. Hard hit ball right to second base, picked up cleanly over to first for out. Number 1 for Jackson, or for Lake Stevens here. That's top of 5. Be 4-3. This should bring up, yes it is, Rain Sylvester moving from shortstop to pitcher now for Lake Stevens. And she takes the first pitch high. Rain got a walk in the first inning, a good solid hit in the second inning out to right field, which scored some runs. So RBIs for Rains today. Takes the second pitch. Looks like a called strike, 1-1.
Rain Sylvester?
Rain Sylvester. Takes a second called strike. Not going to make Todd Sylvester happy to see Rain sit there and
Todd's not. He's
take a pitch.
He's probably dancing around over there right now.
Oh, takes a high pitch for a call ball, 2-2. Rain's a pretty good hitter. She shouldn't be too concerned about having 2 strikes on her, as this pitch looks like it's outside again for a full count. So the money pitch here from Sophie Frost to Rain Sylvester. Pitcher to pitcher. Here's the windup. Popped up, infield fly. Over the head of the shortstop, dropped in for a base hit. I think I'll give her a base hit on that because just couldn't quite get there. It wasn't really a mistake. Probably could have caught it, but didn't. So
right off the tip of her glove.
Off the tip of her glove. So Rain on first with a hit to over the infield. That should be Taya Harvey, I believe, should be the next batter here. Taya Paul, here's the fly ball over the left fielder, and she bobbles the catch over her back, and that will score a run with a double by Taya Harvey, and lots of excitement from the Lake Stevens fans and the Lake Stevens bench, as unfortunately Darby Boggs bobbled that one off her glove and off her head out here in left field. So a double for Taya, scoring rain all the way from first.
She's not very happy about it either.
Well, I don't imagine Sophie's too happy about that. I don't imagine Darby out here in left field's too happy.
No,
about
Darby, she's shaking her head and she's a
Yeah.
little upset with herself.
Yeah, well, she should have caught it. So that was an error on Darby for sure. Cost your team a run, but it's only the fifth inning, so they could have a time to come back, as Amy Bowder takes a pitch at the plate there for ball one. Amy playing third base today. In the last inning, you could see you got three balls on the hit balls on the ground to her, and she got two of them for outs, and one of them not quite in time. But did a nice job playing third base that last inning, and she follows that one off over the backstop up into the track area where the track meet is over for the day. Looks like a good pitch right down the middle.
And it was a strike.
It was.
Yeah, I noticed all the cars here when we pulled up, and I thought, wow, this is a well-attended softball game.
Yeah, well,
It is actually a well-attended softball game.
it's
but,
actually pretty good. There's probably 50, 60 people here, and fans from both schools here. As she takes another ball in there. 2-2's a count to Amy. Sophie gets the sign, gets ready for the pitch. Here it is. Foul ball way off left field line, out of play. Darby lets that one go. Doesn't need to chase that over there. Got plenty of runners from the JV game, which is already over on that field, and they're watching this game with trying to support their team. There's a called strike.
3 strikes.
Amy called, looking, a big K for Sophie Frost here to get an out. Second out of this inning. Brings up Megan Barnell. Second.
Well, they're going to have a little powwow.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and have a chat.
They're like, listen, we got to get out of this inning so we can come back.
Settle down.
Oh, even the outfielders, they have a little powwow.
Well, they got to have something to do. They see, it's softball. They're close enough to do that. When you're playing on the big boy field, and there's another
Whoa.
another 100 yards out there.
This
seems
is
like.
that's-
It's-
and we're still having trouble seeing who's at the home plate.
Yeah. Well, I get to pull my glasses out when we're doing the baseball game because I can't see that far. So 2 outs, 6-5 here. Lake Stevens has the lead on this game. And
Strike one.
strike one. Who? I can't tell. I thought that was going to be Megan at the plate, but maybe it is. Yeah, it should be.
Number 14.
Number 14 should be, yeah. So Megan takes a strike. There's a hard hit ball to third base, picked up, throw to first for the final third out of the inning here. So as we go to the bottom of 5, Lake Stevens picks up 1 run for a 6-5 lead here, and we'll be back in another minute.
Are you looking for help selling or buying a new home in the beautiful Snohomish area? I got great news. Look no further than Gilpin Realty. You want to make sure you talk to Leela and Ray Cook. They understand. There's somebody you can trust if you're looking for new construction. They know the community. They know the schools. Why? Because they're lifelong Snohomish residents and they have 32 years of real estate experience. So if you're buying, if you're selling, if you're looking for a house for your family, there's nowhere else to go than Leela and Ray Cook. Give them a call or check out all their properties right now at gilpinrealty.com.
All right, back here at Lake Stevens here for the bottom of 5. Looks like a nice white puffy cloud, blue sky, sunny summer day, but it's only about 50 degrees out here with the way the way the wind's blowing. But these girls are out here in short sleeve jerseys and running around, and they're not looking cold at all. So no complaints there. That's going to be a home run. That's going over the fence, way back, a big, probably 30, 40 feet over the fence, as number 25, Taylor Adams, gets a home run. And just like that, ties the score here at the bottom of 5. That was a long ball.
That was too. That was way out there.
And if that would have been straight at us, it would have been over our head. I couldn't have stood up and caught that.
But I think I like it over our head because otherwise it's into the side of our booth, and my booth dents.
Yeah. Well, that'd be something to talk about with dent your booth. So.
Yeah, I don't want to talk about it though because that would make me sad.
Yeah. Juliana Faulkner takes the first called strike there.
So no outs.
No outs. There's a ground ball to second base, handled nicely there by second baseman for Lake Stevens there. And they've made a little changes to who's playing where out there. But that makes the first out here. Foul tip off the left side here for Courtney Carmel. Well, there's no joy in the Lake Stevens dugout now like there was a while ago. As we got this game all tied up at 6-6 here.
The pressure is on.
Anything can happen in softball.
It usually does.
That one's low. Rain drops that one down low.
We'd like to thank the coach of the Jackson Timberwolves for having the gate open for us and helping us be able to set up out here.
Yeah, so you do appreciate that.
And that was a walk.
And just on with the walk.
Kaylee Warner.
Kaylee Warner playing right field here for Jackson. By the way, earlier Juliana Faulkner came up to bat. Juliana, nice young lady, came up to me earlier before the game, and she's really excited. She's a senior here for Jackson. She's going to be going to school at North Park in Chicago, Illinois. Getting excited to go into that Midwest town near the city by the big Lake Michigan.
So is she going to play ball?
She's going to try to play ball for Lake Park there, yeah. So she's very excited about that. A little timeout here, probably a little lineup change. I'm not sure what's going on for sure, but Jackson.
I think Lake Stevens' coach wasn't happy about something.
Well, Jackson coach Kyle Peacock over there talking to the umpire, talking to the girls, and getting his scorecard out. Got something going on, but looks like we're getting ready to go back into action here. As,
Action is good.
action is good as Joe Martin puts the mask on and gets behind the plate, and it's a loose ball. Throw down to second base, easily in. Didn't even have to slide. So Courtney down on second base. The catcher kind of dropped that ball as tried to bunt there. It's going to be a strike. So Kayla Warner trying to make something happen here with one out here. One run in on that beautiful home run ball. Still looking to lay a bunt down, and she does. Picked up, throw to first, out at first. Runner advances to third. So playing a little small ball there.
Small ball.
Advancing the runner to third in scoring position. Just what they wanted to do. So that should get us back up.
So now what do they do here, Ron?
Where? There's, Sarah bounced the ball off the plate into the catcher for a strike. What do they do about what, Todd?
What's the call now? They going deep or?
She's going to try to get a hit here so she can get that runner on third in. So I don't think they're going to try any squeeze or anything with two outs here. So she's got to get just a hit to score a run. So just slap the ball out of the outfield, and she's sitting there with two strikes on her.
So that's when you say the pitcher's way ahead in the count?
Yep, got Rain is way ahead in that count, so Rain doesn't have to give her anything good to look at here with two strikes and two outs. And it's a little outside, but a nice fast pitch. So hopefully Jackson can make something happen with that sacrifice. There's a slap ball down third baseline, foul. Nothing happening there. Courtney Carmel stayed on third base, knew that ball was going to be foul. Kyle probably kept her there. So Rain gets the signal here. Looks like they're going to throw way high. Another ball. 2-2. Two outs. 2-2-2. There's the windup by Rain. Another slap pitch right hard down to. Oh, they got the runner off the plate. They're going to try to get her at home plate, and I think they do, and they do this time. Nicely done there by third base, Amy Bowden, to fake the throw to first and get the runner caught in a rundown there and out. So at the end of the fifth inning here, we're tied 6-6. We'll be back in a minute.
The Eye Care Center of Snohomish on Avenue D is here to help with all your eye care needs. Our professional staff is committed to offering the most sophisticated, high-end, latest technologies to our patients. And the Eye Care Center is a relaxed atmosphere, allows you to browse the over 800 high-end designer frames, including some for the little ones. There's really no reason to go anywhere else. See us online at eyecarecenterofsnohomish.com or call 360-568-6666.
Are we doing another game here? Okay, back here, 6th inning. Top of 6th here at Jackson Ballpark. Jackson tying this game up in the bottom of 5 here with that big home run out there by Taylor Adams. So see what happens here, whether Lake Stevens can bring something to the table here as we get started to run this inning in. A bright sunshine down there shining in the batter's eyes. If you were a left-handed batter, you'd be kind of looking into the sun, I think. More so than a right-handed batter. Still looking at Sophie Frost on the mound here for Jackson. As she gets ready to deliver the first pitch. High and outside. Should be Michaela in there, I think. Oh, there's a pop fly ball out of play over the backstop. Michaela going back into the batter's box here. The battery for Jackson out there with Sophie Frost and Kayla Ellis behind the plate doing a really great job here today. There's a pop fly ball right to the shortstop for out number 1. Fly out to short for Michaela. Should bring up number 7, Kayla takes the first pitch high. Kayla gets a ground ball over to third, picked up cleanly, throw to first. Plenty of time for the out, number 2 for Kayla. 5-3 on 2 pitches. Should bring up Kaylee Guzmas. Kaylee got a walk in the first inning. See if she can get the bat on the ball here. Faked a slap strike at that. Didn't swing the bat, so that's a called ball. Tries to slap at that one. That'll be probably a called strike, and it was. 1-1 to Kaylee.
1-1, 2 outs.
2 outs. Jackson trying to get out of this quickly here. Another slap swing. Drop ball. Call that a strike. That should be 1-2. Yeah, I could hear him from here. He said 1-2. That's interesting. No wind blowing, so the sound traveled back out here to left center field where we're parked in this beautiful broadcast booth.
I could see the javelins on the other side throwing.
Oh, going up in the air?
Yeah.
Hard hit ball. That went into the little opening on the Jackson dugout. That was weird. It went in the dugout. You don't really see that happen very often, but better keep
that little space right there.
that little 2 foot wide opening into the dugout where the players go in and out. He went slicing right in there for a strike, and there's a slap pitch down out still, just still hanging in there. Keeley. Lots of swings. Sophie looking to get out of this one without any damage here this inning. Here's the pitch. Swing, dropped the ball. Got a run to first, but an easy throw for that out, and that ends the inning here for Lake Stevens at middle of 5. So we'll be back after this quick announcement from one of our good sponsors.
basically, yeah, it's great.
Anything else with that?
All right, we're back here again at Jackson High School with a real great ball game here today. 6th inning, 6 runs for Jackson, 6 runs for Lake Stevens as we begin this bottom of 6 here for Jackson. So see if they can get something going. You got bottom of 6 and bottom of 7 to make something happen here. There's ground ball to second base, picked up over to first, out just like that. So that was Sophie Frost with the ground out.
Long shadows on the field now,
Yeah.
Ron.
Yeah, the sun's starting to sink slowly in the west as it does every day. As we get
It does
next-
every day.
every day.
I love that.
There's a hard hit ball by, is that Megan? No, that's Sophie, right? Yeah.
Kayla Ellis. Up next. I'm only going by what the announcer said.
Yeah, well, it looks like Kayla Ellis.
She's got those fancy red gloves.
Kayla Ellis looking to advance the runner on first base here now. See if they can get that lead run in here this inning. As Rain delivers a low pitch. Throw to first base, gets back in time. That's a good quick throw by Taya Harvey. Try to get that pickoff plate and play there at first base. Rain gets ready to deliver the pitch again. Here it is. Another pitch low. Could be ball 2 to Kayla. Looks like ball 3. Rain having a little bit of control problem there. Runner on first. I don't know that Kayla's going to be taking this pitch if it's in there. She's not. He fouls it off for strike number 1. 3-1's the count. So
I think we're going to wind up with pneumonia by the time
Pneumonia.
we're done with this.
there's a low pitch walk advancing the runners. So Kayla goes to first with a walk. I think that's Rain's second walk she's given up here since she's come in to take over the game here. Jackson with, and we got a pinch runner coming in for Kayla. Didn't catch her number, but we'll figure out who she is in a little bit. Should be Kristen Scott at the plate taking that first strike. Ball low. So we got 2 on with 1 out. Kristen at the plate here, chance to do some damage. And she pops the ball over to first baseman for an out, just down the line a little bit. Not in fair territory, but out for out number 2. Not going to make Kristen too happy with that.
Taylor Adams is up next.
Taylor Adams. first baseman for Jackson here. See if she can bring the runners in now that we have 2 outs. Takes first pitch, called ball.
Oh, that sounds like Dad's out there yelling at the...
Well, Dads always yell if they're here. There's a ground ball to third base, steps on the bag for the force out for out number 3. So Jackson threatening to score here in the bottom of 6, leaving 2 on and grounding out, ending that inning 6 as we take a quick break for commercial.
Are you looking for help selling or buying a new home in the beautiful Snohomish area? I got great news. Look no further than Gilpin Realty. And you want to make sure you talk to Leela and Ray Cook. They understand. There's somebody you can trust if you're looking for new construction. They know the community. They know the schools. Why? Because they're lifelong Snohomish residents and they have 32 years of real estate experience. So if you're buying, if you're selling, you're looking for a house for your family, there's nowhere else to go than Leela and Ray Cook. Give them a call or check out all their properties right now at gilpinrealty.com.
Okay, back here as we start the top of this 7th inning. See if we can't get something going for one of these 2 teams here. Lake Stevens brings up Cassidy Fifield here. Top of the batting order for Lake Stevens here this afternoon. Still out in the bright sunshine there for batters, and the shade blows in a little bit over here left and center field. And over our big red broadcast booth out here in left center. Sophie delivers a pitch a little bit outside there. So 2 balls in there to Cassidy. There's a hard hit ball foul down the left field line. Over to fans to handle there for the first long strike for Cassidy. It was definitely hard hit. 2-1 the count here. There's the pitch. Ground ball. Past third base to short. No time to make the throw over there as Juliana Faulkner wisely holds up after she kept that ball from going into the outfield. And I'll tell you what, Cassidy has some wheels. She was down to first base before that ball was even would have been picked up by third base. So Lake Stevens getting started here at the top of 7 with a runner on. Throw to second, way out into the outfield, easily into second as she attempts to steal and does successfully. Just like that on the first pitch. That was a high pitch to the catcher and a high throw over second base into center field. Clearly a good steal there for Cassidy as Peyton Beaver takes a swing and a miss at the plate there for 1 ball and 1 strike. Trying to get that runner in scoring position there with a nice long hit.
She looked like she was swinging for the fences on that one.
She wants to get something out of there. They're going to bunt her down to third, and it's going to work. Throw in time, not in time at first. Runners on the corner. That was a very good play. By Peyton.
So no outs.
No
and
outs.
Runners on the corners. That's a little bit...
threatening there for Jackson. They're going to have to tighten up a little bit because when you got somebody on third and no outs, you got trouble brewing out there. So little conference on the mound out there, and Sophie Frost is going to stay in there clean. Brings up Rain Sylvester. Rain has got 2 hits for the night so far, a walk and 2 hits. A dangerous hitter batting in the number 3 position here for Lake Stevens, and could easily bring that runner in with a long fly ball. The throw down to second, not down to second, just kind of a quick, like she was going to throw to second, and it allows Peyton to get to second in difference there on that play. As the runner's now on second and third. Second pitch to Rain high. We got 1 ball and 1 strike. Sophie Frost and the Jackson Timberwolves here in a little bit of trouble at the top of 7. She fires another ball in there. It'd be 2-1. Crowd goes silent. Ground ball down the middle. Rain with another nice hit. Bobbled by the center fielder. Runner on first scores, runner on second scores, and Rain pulls up in second base with a double on a hit and an error on center field. So 2 runs in for Jackson, making it Jackson 8-6 here.
No, backwards.
Or for Lake Stevens, making it 8-6 here at the top of 7. With no outs and a runner on second base here, bringing up Taya Harvey. Drop ball by the catcher, and Rain quickly down to third base for Lake Stevens here. A lot of action happening here in the top of 7. And quick timeout here. Sarah wants to go over here and talk to her batter, just number 13, Tara Harvey. I think Sarah wants her maybe to lay down a bunt. Not sure. See if she can get another run in here. Oh, she swings hard, pops up over the backstop for a strike. So 2 strikes on Tara. As Sophie gets ready to deliver here. Tara takes a hard strike right back in the glove of Sophie for a line drive out. She had to catch that or get hurt. So a nice save there by Sophie Frost. Still leaving Rain Sylvester on third base here for Lake Stevens with 1 out, 2 runs in. Pitch high and outside to Amy Bowden.
I'd like to do a shout out to David Kruger. I hope that we've been working the camera good for you so that you can get your story written.
Is he watching this game?
I'm just giving him a hard time. He can write 2 stories at once because he can watch ours on his phone and watch the one that's in front of him.
You think? Okay.
He's a great guy. Harold, you can read all of his stuff over there at heraldnet.com.
2 balls. Megan barrel here. She takes this pitch. Called strike. 2 runs to count to Megan at the plate here. So have a runner on third. There's a swing and a miss. Should be 2-2 at this point. Sophie working hard out there trying to get out of this inning.
How many pitches do you think she's up to now?
She's got to be getting up to 100 pitches now because she had 75, 80 a while ago. And there's a strikeout. So a strikeout there for out number 2 here at the top of 7. Brings up Michaela. Michaela has a strikeout and a fly out. Previous bats, a swing and a miss for a strike there. This day looks a lot prettier than it is.
No, it looks prettier from.
Getting cold out here. There's a ball to Michaela. Lake Stevens looking pretty strong here at the top of 7 at this point with still 2 outs. There's a ground foul off back behind the catcher there for strike number 2. 1-2 the count, so Sophie's got a little bit of a lead on Megan or Michaela here. High 2-2. So Michaela trying to get the bat on the ball on this pitch, and it looks like she does. Popped up right to center field. Should be the 3rd out, and it is. Caught nicely out there by Sarah Cassell to end that inning, and damage completed by Lake Stevens, bringing those 2 runs in, 8-6. So bottom of 7th, last chance for Jackson to get this ball game under control. We'll be right back.
The Eye Care Center of Snohomish on Avenue D is here to help with all your eye care needs. Our professional staff is committed to offering the most sophisticated, high-end, latest technologies to our patients. And the Eye Care Center is a relaxed atmosphere, allows you to browse the over 800 high-end designer frames, including some for the little ones. There's really no reason to go anywhere else. See us online at eyecarecenterofsnohomish.com or call 360-568-6666.
So back here for bottom of 7, Jackson coming up to the plate with Julianne Faulkner down to the 7, 8, 9 batters for Jackson here. Need to step up and make something happen as Rain delivers the first pitch here for Lake Stevens. Called strike on Juliana. So this is a chance to make yourself a hero for your team, girls. You're at the bottom of the batting order, but you can show them what you can do. Takes a called ball. Juliana standing out in the sunshine and Rain standing in the shade as she delivers this pitch. Hard hit ball right to right field, caught cleanly out there by Taylor Sherman for out number 1. Hard hit ball, but well done by Taylor Sherahan out there for out number 1 for Jackson here. Brings up Courtney Carmel. Pop fly over, just barely not caught by the first baseman over there. Could have been caught, wasn't caught. Foul ball. No harm, just a long strike for Courtney. Lucky for her, that ball wasn't caught. So, 1 strike here. I don't know, maybe that's not Courtney. Who's that? Is that 14?
That is number.
Yeah, it is 14.
I think that is 14.
Yeah, that's Courtney. Looked for a minute like a different number as her hair was. That was a dribbler down to third base, picked up over to third. Oh, well, over the top. Held up at first because the right fielder nicely came in and covered like she's supposed to. Well done again by Taylor Sherahan out there. She's having a good game, a good day out there at the plate. But unfortunately, an error over there by number 6, Amy Bowden, as she overthrew that in her anxiety to get that ball over to first base. So leaving Courtney on first base with an error. Looks like we might have a pinch hitter coming up here. for Jackson. Got one out. A young lady there with a bat on her shoulders. I think it might be 23. We got a pinch runner going in over there. Number 14, I think Molly Hickman is running in there at first base. And we'll check and see who the pinch hitter is going to be coming in here for Jackson. If she'll turn around long enough to get her
like
long ponytail
The
off.
first number is 2. The second number is either a 3 or an 8.
I think it's a 3. So I think that's
Yep,
Alicia
23.
Taylor. Alicia Taylor coming in to bat for Kaylee Warner in the 9th position here. As Jackson has the tying run at the plate with runner on first base. One out, one on. And Alicia Taylor with an opportunity here to be a hero or at least a star here for Jackson as she steps up to the plate, takes the first pitch, ball outside. Takes the second pitch, ball. Is the holding the runner on first, not attempting to steal here on that play. Hard hit ball back off the pitcher, bounced up to second, over to second, out at second, runner on first, so that's out number 2. Hard hit ball there by Alicia Taylor, but unfortunately they were able to bounce directly into second base, right at second base in time to get that runner out at second. So Alicia on first and pinch runner Molly Hickman out at second for Jackson for the second out. Down to their last out here. As that brings up Sarah Cassell here, the leadoff hitter for Jackson. Top of the batting order. Should be able to get something going here if they're going to do it. There's a slap pitch over the left fielder's head. That should bring the runner around third. She's going home. She's into third, and just like that, Sarah Cassell with a triple and an RBI for Sarah. And Jackson picks up 1 run, bringing this score back 8-7. So,
Wonder what the umps are talking about.
yeah, I don't know, just checking on something
He
out
just
there.
gave the safe sign, so somebody must have thought maybe that somebody wasn't safe or something.
Oh, I don't know what he called. I didn't see anything, the controversy going on there. A nice hard hit ball over the left fielder's head into the fence back here, and Sarah Cassell with wheels made it all the way to third base. And so maybe they're just talking about the pinch hitter coming in. So Laura Stack is coming in for Tina Lopez here to bat in this position. So
You can hear Todd over there coaching his daughter.
yeah, so Lauren Stack stepping in, takes the first pitch, and it's a called strike. Lead run on third base, or tying run on third base, lead run at the plate. Got that backwards there for a sec. Oh, wild pitch, and she's going to, oh no, it bounced right back at her, and she's going to be called out at the plate, and this ball game is over. Unfortunate bounce off of that wooden backstop back there, right back to the catcher as she was trying to get in home plate on that pass ball. And a heck of a ball game here tonight, this afternoon, with Lake Stevens coming out ahead 8-7. And a well-played ball game by both teams here tonight. So Glad you tuned in. Stay tuned for our next broadcast, which I think is going to be next Monday.
It is.
We got,
Unless you decide to tune in for the Easter parade tomorrow.
yeah, Todd's going to be shooting the Easter parade down in Snohomish tomorrow. So next Monday, what do we got going on? We got a Archbishop Murphy soccer game going on, and a Snohomish Cascade softball game going on, I think. So double broadcast next week. So glad you were able to tune in and watch this very exciting win for Lake Stevens here today at Jackson High School. This is Ron Henthorn and Todd Elvig here running the board, the camera, and the big red press box here today. Glad you tuned in. We'll see you next week on Monday.
Good night.